Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're actually going to be pushing the campaign. We're about halfway through chapter 25, hoping to get into chapter 26. I've changed up my team a little bit. I used Falks to tank for a while. I've gotten Belinda to the point where she can actually start to tank or swapping up some tanks because I do have her paired with Rosaline. So it does give her quite a bit of a defense boost because I do have the signature item at level 10 for Rosaline. As you've seen right there, it didn't go very well. But with the sweeping ability that Rosaline uses and the ability for not only Belinda to kind of take a hit and rely on Rowan for the potions, is once you can get her ult off, like you see there, we got it off once, got it off twice. That took out most of the enemy's team. And we finished it there. So completing the stage, I believe that was 25-30, 34 maybe? 25-34. So we're about halfway through it. Again, using her to tank. And the reason I did it, a lot of people use Shamira, but at this stage, I've really noticed that Shamira's damage has fallen off a lot. She does have a little bit more survivability, but it seems like, as you can see here, Belinda just melts the entire enemy. I mean, it killed them from almost full hit points to absolutely nothing. I tried some of these stages quite a few times, so I did edit out some of the battles just because they're pretty difficult at this level. The biggest problem that I had here is either Belinda dying or Lucius dying. So there's been a couple where either Pharrell's on the bottom, as you see here, or in the case where fighting Isabella here, is she has a tendency to just completely one-shot Lucius. So it doesn't even give him time to use a potion, doesn't give him time to do anything. He just instantly dies when we start the battle, which doesn't help. So, but I think we have a shot. I want to give a shout out to Pirate Lucker. In my guild, he sent me a message and said, hey, I just passed you in the campaign again. It's your turn. So you'll be able to see some videos here. Hopefully I can pass you. I'm not sure exactly how far you went. I think I'll check it out. But 25-36. And 25 does have 60 stages like most of them. But I'd like to push into chapter 26. So a lot of here is kind of juggling where Belinda is going to go. Because even in this case, with her on top with Estrilda on her, Estrilda does a pretty good amount of damage. But you have to remember is coupled with that is Rosaline is going to attack Belinda's target, meaning that she is going to stun it, which is good. That's kind of what we're looking for. Just building the survivability in there while maintaining the CC of Falks and keeping Rowan alive. A lot of these battles that have stronger enemies in them, Rowan has a tendency, especially with Sylvana or Athalia, die. I mean, she's another hero that'll instantly kill somebody. But as you can see from this stage, even Arden, if they should go ahead and let us have Ascended Arden, or even the Ascended blue heroes that we have. That way, if you did want to, just add a 4th skill in there, and I could use an Arden. The combo here of the full 5v5, I have 5 Lightbringers, they have 5 Wilders. It's a very, very tough combo, especially with Gorvo stuns. You have the Charm or the Beguile ability of Namora, who's in the back. Summoned with Laika, who does a lot of damage. It's a pretty tough combo to beat, but we should be able to get this down. And Falk still does a lot of damage just because of the ability of his haste. And he continues to coffin right there. Clears out some shields. This one, I think we're not going to be able to get this one down. But, and with most of them, if you're getting close, a lot of times after a couple times, RNG will be able to take care of it. So putting Rowan up front just because Gorvo usually runs around, which obviously that didn't work. Gorvo just killed him instantly between him and the little Dref in the back. But we still have pulled out. Nope. So this is going to be a tough stage to beat. 25-37. And a lot of it's Arden CC. So I'm thinking if I go with, I'm thinking Belinda up front. And this is, I've been using Arthur just because he can take so much damage between his shield. As you can see there, even all the damage from the Druff, he just completely blocks. And then once he pulls up his ultimate ability, he does a significant amount of damage. Combine that with Lucius, where we can keep him alive. Belinda takes away the Druff up top, which is nice. That means she will switch to the big pack of enemies right in the middle, which is exactly what she wants. So hopefully, yep, we got Namorda, we got it. So switching to Arthur makes a big difference. I know a lot of people have said he's not a very good hero. A lot of people don't use him. I know on this account I do have him 4-star because he is combined with Shamira. Shamira was a hero that I benched a little while ago. I've tried her, especially in chapter 25, with really no luck. And if you look, Arthur throws up a shield, so even with his signature item, it makes Roman attack a lot faster, as you can see, and then Belinda attack a lot faster right behind him. And you also have to remember is that anyone who is directly in front of him will do 70% less damage. So that's a very nice bonus there. As you can see, Namora gets off her heal, but we still have a solid amount of team left. And Belinda should be able to melt her down, which she does. Whew. For real. Pharrell almost just took out the entire team in one shot with his ult. That is the power that he carries. If you've used him on the Graveborn team, which I'm trying to get him up now with his signature item, he just took off 80% of my entire team, the health of my entire team, in one single shot. And one combo I like here is when you have your Arthur up top and he's fighting Golas, because Arthur's such a solid tank and Golas is such a solid tank. It's very hard to kill either of them, as you can see. But that one was a defeat. And this one having to change it up a little bit as well, just because you got Namisu in the bottom. So what you're going to get stuck with is everyone attacking his totems. But we want to make sure that we get some CC. And if we can get over and get that Namora down before she casts, which I think she got the heal off. But we should be able to get this one. And Arthur does a significant amount of damage as well with his AoE attack. So that takes us to 25-40. So we only got 20 stages left in this chapter. And sticking with the same combo. And this one's going to be a rough one because they have a Banish and they have Iran. So actually part of the team is going to be brought over. My top two heroes will always be brought over. And now Iran's on the bottom because he came out of a coffin. And the CC Tornado, that's what a lot of people talk about. I know I've heard kind of mixed reviews. If you guys are using Iran and got him up, I know I love him, absolutely love him on the Wilder team. A lot of people said when you start getting a little bit further, he just dies the moment that he pulls anyone together. But that I haven't seen yet. So let's try pulling Falks over, which very nice. We went ahead and threw him in a coffin. We swapped Belinda with the bottom. And there comes Excalibur from the lake. So if we can get an early ult and banished again. That makes it tough to do damage when she's just sitting banished. But took them both out. Look at that. Belinda's ult took Cirrus and it took Ira out right in the bottom. And banished again. Holy cow. But we got Golas down. Yep, we got it. So 25-40 is done. All right, so as we continue, let's see what else we got. Boss stages. Oh, look, a $50 pack. No thanks. So we have Saveas, Naru. So we're going to have to put him towards the bottom. Saveas is another one at this level that will just completely destroy your team. Usually it just takes a couple shots. And he will take out your tank, unless it's Arthur, just because Arthur has so much damage mitigation. As you can see, Saveas didn't even bother that. And it seems like once we get the bottom line down, and that's why I intentionally put Belinda behind Arthur, is Arthur comes and kind of picks up some of the holding ability that Lucius has up top. And this is going to be another tough one. You have a Sylvana, which is always going to go straight on Rowan. Quesos, who is always going to do a ton of damage. Golas, which is going to be hard to kill. Brutus, which is going to be super hard to kill. And they have CC with the Spider Queen. So this one might take a couple tries here. I think as long as I can get lucky, and even there, I mean, Folks got encased in the cocoon, and Law almost died right there. All right, so we got Golas down, so which is good. So that frees up Arthur to go up top and help Lucius out, which we should be able to get. Yep, we got it. And I know keeping on the auto, as many times as I've kind of ran through it, some of these fights would have been easier, especially that one if I took off the auto. And here we got Saveas, and this is going to be a tough one too. Warwick at this stage does a ton of damage. If you can't clear, as you can see, they just burn down Arthur. To me, one of the strongest heroes. But we clear the shield right off there, which is good. And Warwick got his shield right back. Hopefully we can get another. Oh, we should have this one. Yep, we got it. If you can keep Warwick from doing a lot of damage, because he regenerates hit points when he gets, I believe, full, when he gets like the 3-star buffs. And to really mitigate that is Folks. Folks removing the buffs that they have. This one might be tough as well, just for Scrag. Hopefully get him down. All right, we got him down. Arthur's still up. Except Brutus is probably going to run right through our line, but... All right, Brutus's shield is up, so as long as Arthur... Oh, she dodged. Now we might still be able to. This is going to be close, because shield's already used. And look, Saveas can't do anything to Arthur. Nice. That's what I've always seen has been kind of so overpowered with Arthur, is when he's face to face with an enemy, just like that with enemy Saveas, most heroes, most tanks will just be destroyed with Saveas, but he just stood there and took the hits right to the face. And look at the tanking power of Lucius. He has four of the 5 heroes right up top while everybody else is working on the bottom. So he is just holding everybody at bay up top, which is amazing, especially with Naru. And then Arthur just moves right up to help and to finish him right off. So, I mean, you guys can see the battles yourself. If you're thinking, you know, Arthur isn't a very good hero, he's not very strong. He's carried since I've gotten him. I mean, I think most of Chapter 24, I used him through almost all of it. A majority of Chapter 25, I used him through it. Just because when he is face-to-face, even like a Thorin, with taking 70% less damage, Thorns all just went off and didn't even touch him. I mean, didn't even really hurt him. He's just such a solid hero. But 5-on-1, he does die. So we're going to change this up a little bit. What I'm trying to do is take out some of the damage that Lucius is taking on the top. I know he can take a lot of damage and his survivability is high, but if I can have Belinda even kill one target up top, which we got one down, it'll increase his ability to survive. So we should have this one now. That's a lot of times what it takes. And with this battle is Shamira, if her ult goes off, which I think they're going to be able to get her down right when it went off. If her ult goes off at this level, your team's over. Even the Lucius shield, there's nothing that is going to keep you alive through it. Your hit points just absolutely vanish when her ult goes off at this level. And Thorin is so tough to kill, but we got him. All right, so that takes us to 25-47, and I believe Pirate is 1 ahead of me now. I believe he's on 48, and that's what I was talking. Isabella right on the front. She just almost took Lucius right to probably about 10%, maybe 15% hit points right off the bat. Arthur pulls Excalibur, sets up his kind of perimeter defense. And I think it's still going to go down. Pharrell here does so much damage. It's all right. We should be able to get this one. As long as Lucius, and see, 1-2 shots done. She is so strong. Just the burst damage that Isabella carries. But as you see, I mean, Arthur can still take some hits with all 5 of them on him. But let's move him up front. That way she can't burst him down. And even there, he threw up a shield. He blocked it. 0 damage to him. So go ahead and pull. As long as we can keep Lucius, which I think he just went down on the bottom. But Arthur stepped right up to tank. So if we can get her down, nope. All right. Seems like the setup is solid. Just got to get lucky with the execution here, because she's getting 3 or 4 or even 5 kills every time. Arthur comes in and throws up a shield. Lucius does his, which Isabella almost took him out again. Get Excalibur out of there, which we got him down. If we can, we got her down. Got Sylvana down. So now if we can focus down Isabella up top, if Belinda can take her out, we should have this. Yep. Very nice. All right, so that ties us up. So we are even 25-48, and that's going to be a tough team. We have burst damage. We have a whole bunch of burst damage. Athalia is so stinking hard, and then combine her with Sylvana. But there they do catch a couple coins, which is good. And her ult goes off. Just going to get destroyed. But that was pretty close, though. I mean, overall, we did take a majority of the team out. Well, no, because we had 1 coffin. So I don't think we took anyone out. But Belinda's ult did almost take out 2 heroes right there. So I think I'm going to see what Arthur can do in the back. But then she moves right back to Belinda, which is okay. She catches some coins there. Nope, took her out. Oh, when her ult goes off, it's so tough. And without her, I don't think if we have the ads up, we're not going to be able to get this down. Grezel popping his ads up. And to sleep and to banish. So I think even if we might have to change this team up a little to work on this comp. Might have to go back to Belinda tanking, because even there, Belinda just instantly dies. All right, so let's see. Try it again, which there she dodged, so we're okay. Nope. Right back to dying again. So let's see. Sylvana doesn't seem to be the hard one in this one, because she's actually just kind of sitting in the back on Rowan. And Rowan seems to be surviving for quite a while. But I know the front tank doesn't take... See, and I'm hoping she would go back to Arthur, which she didn't. First time she went back to Belinda. Nope. All right. So let's see what we're going to change up here. Because that is a pretty tough combo. I see why you are stuck at this stage, Pirate. But I'm going to go ahead. I swapped in Rosaline in there. So we went back to the Rosaline Belinda combo. And I'm thinking maybe this is going to work. Which we got Naru down there. Is that all we got left is Athalia already? No way. We got it. Look at that. So swapped it up. Went back to the old team of Rosaline, the Rosaline Belinda combo. And then just swapped it around. Falks is one of the heroes that doesn't take that much damage. He has super high defense and he attacks really fast. Has good dodge. which there he just gets mauled straight down by a little dark iron dwarf over there. But I think as long as... No. I don't know. Belinda just melted a lot of people. I think as long as Lucius can stay up, we might... Nope. This is going to be real close. Maybe. Oh, we got it. Look at the damage that she does. I can't imagine even having her signature item. Another 8. I think I have her on 21. All right, so we'll go back to, let's do Falks up front, which if he's not taking a ton of damage, he is perfectly fine to be up front. But this, they are running Thane, so a lot of burst damage is going to come down to Lucius in the bottom. So I wanted Rosaline in the bottom because as you see in her sweeping ability, cleaned out some of that. And there she is with 5 kills again. So everybody wonders why Belinda's overpowered. Well, now you know. This one's same, so we got 2 tanks up top on Falks. And this team doesn't seem like it's just got much damage, so this shouldn't be a very difficult fight. They do have quite a bit of CC, but I think we'll be able to burn down a majority of their team pretty quick. And there's the sleep. So we'll just sit here for a minute in the slumber. But I think if we can get that Angelo down in the back. Which we cleared the shield, which is perfect. Got a banish, so Rosaline ran right over to Lucius, and we got Angelo down, which is good. Now we got 2 tanks left, which shouldn't be. There we go, we got it. It was close, but we pulled it out. The stuns that Rosaline provides are just huge. So 25-52. Ooh. The Thane combos, Thane and Pharrell. So we know the coffin's going on Pharrell because he is super high DPS, which leaves Thane to deal with. Usually in the bottom, Lucius can hold him out for a while, especially with Rowan. Not this time, but the team comp should work. Rain, I don't see very much. I know I do have her personally at 3 stars. Don't use her for anything. She just actually sits because of her DPS. But I think as long as we get lucky with Belinda taking out Thane in the bottom. Ooh, that was close. She almost took him out. I think we'll have this. Because with Thane moving over to the back, as Rosaline does her sweeping ability, Rowan does his coin ability, which lowers the accuracy. So we should be able to get this. I think it's just going to take one or two good runs of it. Because even up top, Falks isn't taking that much damage. We get a shield off, but it seems Thane's ult just goes off the second he comes out. We almost got him down there again. Which I think we got him. I think he just went down. Oh, yeah. Belinda takes Rain straight out, which just leaves, I believe, Pharrell. That is still coffined. With a sliver of life, we got it. Very nice. So that was another boss stage that was pretty tough. So it takes us to, I believe that's 25-53. I think it's 53. And another Arden. Kaz doesn't seem very hard to deal with. Arden seems a lot more difficult. I know she does dodge a lot. But even in that case, we almost took them out. Almost took the whole team out right there. So that was pretty close. Yeah, Kaz is one that, even against Lucius, if you see, she does a little bit of damage. I know she's pretty dodgy, especially having the fire shield. But overall, it doesn't seem like she's doing too much damage. But we got Arden. Arden's down. Oh, look at that. Belinda just melted everybody, all 3 heroes up top, which is awesome. All right, this one's going to be tough. But we know that's going to happen. I'm always going to go with Shamira up top for the coffin. We almost took Kaz out right there. We should be able to get this one. I don't know. This is going to be tough because they have the CC and they have the CC of Cirrus, and Ira does so much damage. So this might be as far as we're going, 25-54. So we're 6 stages from having this this chapter cleared, but we'll give it a couple more times. Move Falks down to the bottom, move Lucius up front, or up to the top, and see, hopefully he healed himself and got a potion. Nice. All right, so we took out everybody. Look at that, Belinda. That's what you need. Took out Sirius, got it. Very, very nice. So that takes us to 25. We're almost done with 25. And this setup shouldn't be too hard. I know Arden's just kind of a pain in the butt. And Ira, as you can see right there in the bottom, just pretty much one-shotted Falks between the bottom combo. But we do have Namora up front, so I think as long as we can get Namora down early and probably swap Lucius to the bottom, we should be able to have it. We're in 25-55. So Lucius should be able to take a little bit more damage, which we got Namora down, which is nice. That means they'll go straight to Ira, which is easy to get down. And there she is, and they are grouped up perfectly for a double. Look at that. Double Belinda took them all down. So that takes us to 25-56. And this is going to be... So we got CC, 3 heavy damage. That's not going to be a good combo. Athalia is so strong. To be one of the first and only Celestial hero, she is still just super solid. As you can see there, they use a potion right off the bat, just instantly kills Lucius. So this might be one that I'm going to have to bring Arthur back out for, just to try to mitigate some of the damage that we're taking here. I think this might be the stopping point for us. I know we did get some CC off there. But look at that. She goes from a banish to a root, and my team is just getting destroyed. So this might be... I like throwing in Brutus every now and then, just for that simple fact. Since she touched him, it's immune, but this will be it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. As always, thank you for watching.